What is up, everybody? This is Anime Squad Podcast, episode 92.
Episode 92.
And I'm your host, Omar.
And it's Robbie.
And this is David.
And this is Josh.
And we're starting off the anime winter season of 2022.
Woo! We're finally starting new generation.
Yes, only half of them for this week. And the rest of them will hopefully show up for next week.
Don't worry, we didn't do the chainsaw or anything. They literally just haven't come out.
Yeah, they haven't come out yet.
We can't do the chainsaw.
So this is just half of what winter season has to offer, but we're excited to give you guys that. But before all that, we have our social medias: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. So follow us there. We talk back. Discord as well, Reddit, all that good stuff.
Facebook.
And most important thing, don't forget to give.
List.
Oh yes, my anime list, Mao, all that good stuff. You want to check out what we've seen currently. And like always, don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Just do it.
Yeah, help us with YouTube, help us grow. And we hit a milestone. I don't know if you guys noticed. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
We finally have 100 subscribers. Woo! Oh! Yes.
100 bones.
It may sound little, but it's been a far time coming. So I want to thank everyone that's been listening to us.
Thank you.
So we'll keep on more.
We have some of the best viewers on the planet.
Yes,
so thank you.
Thank you so much.
Even though it's a low number, we're still moving upwards, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Exactly. So thank you, and hopefully we move on to 200 next time. With that being said, timestamps always for your favorite shows. Well, the shows for this season and the ones that are continuing. So let's just jump into it with SARU Utility. One episode only.
Yeah. Sorairo Utility. It's gay cute girls play golf.
Yeah, and I thought it was gonna be.
Is it cute?
It is very cute.
It was very cute. I love that the golf ball was called Ham.
Yeah. Ham 1, Ham 2, Ham 3.
Ham 2, Ham number 5.
Yeah, and it's just like what you said. It's just basically about golf.
Yeah,
it
is
legit golf anime.
They got the golf caddies. They got the animation down with the.
I love how they conveyed like a pretty cute story in only 15 minutes about a girl just trying to get better.
Yeah.
They didn't try to do anything crazy. They didn't try to make it like something out of this world. They knew what it was, and they just was like, here's a little thing that we're gonna make. And
honestly, I feel like that's for the better, because with the sport like golf, with how lax it is as a whole, like I'm not just talking about competitive golf, just regular golf, like that fits, especially with like what it's doing with the animation and all that.
100%. Like the animation is good for what it is. It doesn't try to be anything else. It doesn't try to be like some like Kuroko no Mask or Hayaku, where it's like super action packed.
Yeah, it doesn't have
to. Like blurring characters from running so fast. It's just like even the swings are like normal looking swings, but it looks clean, and that's what I enjoyed about it. It was a nice view. It was short. It was sweet. It was cute. I liked all the characters. They all had like distinct personalities.
Yeah, like especially like the photo. I think the photo moment was
the robot.
Yeah, it was pretty cute as well.
Yeah.
And I
it's
think
realistic too, because like you see anime characters taking poses, but they don't really come back to it. But it comes back to it a lot.
Yeah.
Either they're like, she's sad about it. They're like, hey, look at this photo. Make you laugh.
Yeah. No, yeah, much so. And I like how you guys brought it up. Like it captured what golf is, right? It's relaxing. You take your time with it. You're not gonna perfect it the first time you play it.
Yeah.
So
I love that the message was not I have to get better, but it was just like do your best. Like in the end, she doesn't end up getting par. She gets one shot away, but it's like she got one good swing off that, and she was hyped.
Another thing I really like is that I feel like this anime conveys it really well. That this, like, it doesn't flat out tell you as to whether or not these girls are going to be professional, or if this is just like something that they're just playing just out of fun or anything like that. No, it's literally they're just playing golf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's all you need.
They're going to the range, and just like you would with your friends if you were into golf, you just go to the range and play.
Yeah, I like how casual it is.
like golf is a really open sport. Like a lot of sport, like team sports and stuff, you kind of require a league to play against other stuff like that. But golf, you can literally go by yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know, one or two other people. Same thing with tennis, and I think that's why like tennis anime also are very usually relaxing. So they get intense sometimes, but most of the time it's like.
You seen Prince of Tennis, bro?
Just playing. Oh yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, this is just a one-off.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, but I know next.
I'm glad that's a one-off. Honestly, I don't think I could. I think it would get old if it was more than that.
Yeah, but for Omar, that's a different story.
It is a different story because next season there will be an actual golf anime.
This one?
No, not this one.
Oh,
unfortunately, it's not this one. It's a different one.
And
which
he's hyped for that.
I'm hyped for that one.
You're hyped for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if anything, this got me hyped for that show.
Yeah.
I mean, this one was great.
Let's do golf right.
Yeah.
Let's do golf right.
Yeah, let's do golf right.
Not a lot of sports that are done right. They get boxing's done right. Volleyball's done right. Basketball's done right. Hockey is not done right at all. That disappoints me.
We need
whatever Keijo was. That was done right.
Oh my
God.
That was a sports anime.
But
I guess a small little rating.
yeah, I think
Just rating wise, no, you know.
little rating.
Right.
I mean, it's just 15 minutes. You want to give it your time, go for it.
I'll go first. Good 6.5 out of 10. Like, it's a simple anime that you can literally watch in 15 minutes. It's cute. You could literally watch it on your break. And yeah, that's not much else to say. And like I said, golf done really casual, which is what it ought to be. So yeah, 6.5 for me.
I guess I'll go next. This show catches the vibe really well, and it catches the essence of golf. And what more can I ask for?
Yeah.
In a golf anime, so I give it a 6.5 as well. No, you know what? 6 is fine.
6 is fine.
Yeah, innocent, fun, good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, 6.
All right, the devil's birthday.
Josh.
For me as well, I'm gonna give it a 6 because it really didn't have a lot to offer, but it was short and sweet. And you know, a 6 is not a bad rating.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's a above average rating, and I enjoyed it for what it was. It was supposed to be that, and it succeeded.
It did.
Yeah, so good job on Sorairo Utility. You did a good job, and if you do want to pursue an anime with the same premise, go for it. I think it would do well.
And also kudos to the animators Yostar. They make gacha games, but they branched out to an anime, and you know, it looks fantastic.
It did.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like, looks awesome.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing what future projects they hold. So, good job. And with that, we move on to our next show. We have Orient, episode 1.
Oh
Yes.
man. Oh man.
Oh man, indeed.
Man is right. One episode.
Yeah,
David, take it away.
So I put these shows in order. So this is the least of the least.
Yeah, that we were like
And
looking into.
Oh.
I agree 100% with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I have the nostalgia glasses on when I'm watching this. It's basically shonen how it was in 2000s.
It was. I was watching this and I completely I think it's the same thing for you guys too, but it really reminded me of like something like Fairy Tail. I was just like straight up. It's like, no, I'm gonna be the best Bushi ever.
Yeah. So basically, the story is about MC. If you see shonen, you've seen the show.
An MC with the red hair.
Red hair.
Looks different from everyone else. He just stands
has a
out.
unique pickaxe, but looks like a scythe.
Where did he get that? I
To
don't
me, it gave me the similar vibe to Black Clover.
Can I say this? This is probably the closest we'll ever get to getting a vagabond anime.
That is really sad.
That's sad
this is
Ravi, don't even say
this
that.
is because the main characters are literally Musashi Miyamoto and Kojiro Sasaki.
Yeah, I said that too when me and they were watching it together, and I was like, "Nah, please don't tell me that's Musashi." And
Yeah, it's Musashi.
I mean, if you're gonna be technical about, I guess the closest to getting Vagabond that's done semi-right is Fate Grand Order. So.
but we don't have that animated yet. So far this is it.
Babylonia, man.
No, but I mean this doesn't take place in Japan because this one's like.
Just wait, they'll animate Shimosa.
Oh, with the Oni bunnies, right?
Kojiro and Musashi duke it out Vagabond style.
But yeah, what you were gonna say, David?
But yeah, this show reminds me of Black Clover, where it's two brothers, and I feel like with Black Clover, there's more like emphasis on one brother, and then later on they bring in more. But right here, they just throw you into the they push the show way too much. Like, oh look, you got to know these two characters. You got to know them. You got to make sure you know this. You know. Yeah. This guy wants to be, you know, the best samurai. He doesn't want to be no miner.
Yeah.
Who wants to be a miner?
And
he doesn't.
Dude, I just can't believe how the Onis have fooled everyone. And it's funny because you would think like it's just one door.
Yeah, it's literally just one door.
Like, the people on the outside would hear screaming or something and be like, "Huh, what kind of what's going on there?"
That's a big rock they're mining.
Because like, I just found it ridiculous that not a single person has come to the outside world and been like, "Hey, yo, like." I got proof that these Onis are not beautiful, busty women.
Also the fact that they got motorcycles in this. Oh my god! Era too.
That
was so random.
Like, they don't call it a motorcycle either. They call it like a bushi like vehicle or whatever.
How do you even get in? They sealed the door. How do you get in?
It jumped over the fence.
Hey, Shonen magic.
Shonen magic.
Shonen magic. Yeah. Baby. Like if you need someone to be there, they drop them in there.
What do you guys think of him using the ground as the sheath?
That didn't make any sense.
And then Omar bring up the whole brother thing. Like, oh, why did he come?
Oh,
either way, why did he?
Yeah, because you know in the show it was he was like, you want to be a miner, you lost your passion, bro.
Oh yeah. He was like, wait. You were serious? You really wanted to be a member of the Bushi?
He just appears. All I could say is it's literally just like
drops out thin there.
It's just shonen nonsense.
Yes, it is. It is very shonen nonsense.
And if I were to say some good things about it, I'd be like, hey, the animation was better than I thought it was gonna be. It's not good, but it's better than I thought it was from an unknown studio.
Yeah, true. I'll give you that one. Yeah.
And it was kind of entertaining in some aspect, like one or two times, like when he used the ground as a sheet, that was entertaining. He pistol whipped that thing from the sinking ground and he used the force lever. Like, it was dumb, but it was
there's some cool moments, but like it's very like by the paper shonen tropes like to the max.
It's
to the point where the characters are like colors. We got the red,
absolutely
red, blue, and green. Which we have another anime that does the same concept, which is sad.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Which is sad to say.
Since when are we making anime characters RGB? They literally call them RGB in the other anime.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That used to be a big thing. Like,
it used to be legit.
Like our characters are the colors. That's how you stand them out. And I'm like, oh, we're doing this again.
We are.
We're going back to 2003,
we're going back.
Baby.
No, we're not, and we don't want to go back.
we're done.
There's some things. There's some things that are best left in the past.
Exactly, man. So I mean, can I just say I think we're all dropping the show.
This one's getting the chainsaw.
Yeah, get the chainsaw ready, guys.
We're off to a great start.
This one deserves it.
No, yeah, this one deserves a chainsaw.
It's not good.
Like it brings nothing to the table, and like some
it has similar stuff to other franchises.
Yeah, similar stuff. And
you
like,
might as well just watch like Naruto or something.
Naruto,
Fairy Tail. Like I said,
Bleach,
like this one just straight up is like Fairy Tail.
Oh, like David brought it up. Black Clover.
Black Clover.
That's awesome.
Because at least they're long running and they're they have more depth to it. Like you can watch and understand the story more. This is like you're gonna wait week by week for Orient to come out. Like,
no,
I've never even. Again, we haven't even heard of this manga at all. So
this came out thin air, just like the anime, and we're gonna get it out of here.
Like thin air.
Like, we gave it a shot. Here you go.
Yeah, we gave it a shot. We can't say we didn't.
Yeah.
And,
So this was one of the big ones that I'm like, nah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the bunny onis got me, and they ate us up.
Yeah, they were really poorly animated. I hated every second that they were on screen.
Yeah.
So
at least make Onis cool. Like Onis are demons, right? They're supposed to be cool. Like these were not cool Onis. Like at least make them like horrifying or something.
But yeah, that's enough about Orient. Unfortunately, you got the chainsaw. First of the year, so
first of the year.
That's something to be proud of. But anyways,
right off the bat,
we move on to our next show. We have Leadale no Dachi Night, aka World of Leadale, episode 1. How do you guys feel about this one?
Anyone?
Yes, it gave me Sword Art Online vibes, but it
was Sword Art specifically. This was Sword Art Online Season 2 Arc 2. with the girl with the AIDS.
Oh,
Yeah.
the vegetable.
Yuki.
Yeah, the vegetable girl.
Yeah, vegetable girl. It was specifically that one.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but this girl gets stuck in the game. Like I guess the power outage.
The power went out,
and her brain gets teleported from the game. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know the semantics of how this works, man.
I mean, again, I guess because every isekai always has that little like caveat. It's like, oh, this is this show, but with a twist. And the twist here is that this is, of course, a game, but this is not only just any game, but this is a game that our character is already familiar with, and her character itself is also a familiar character too. Yeah, oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, she has a nasty reputation.
She was a PvP.
Yeah, and this also takes place 200 years in the future from where like she's used to in the time frame of the game.
I don't know what hopefully that gets explained.
Yeah, it was weird how this game this anime like started off like, you know, she doesn't know where we're at. She doesn't know where she's at.
Yeah.
And, like, she's trying to like explain everything. I'm still lost, like with her, and like to a point like she knows what tower to go.
There was a lot of like explanation in regards to her power set, and then, I mean, of course, you know, since she's the main character, she's like the most powerful character. She's like, oh, look at my stats. Oh, they carried over, yay!
I'm tired of characters being the most popular. Like,
yeah.
It's weird because a lot of isekais, they have like, either it's a comedy isekai like Konosuba where the character is just like sucky, like he's horrible, but it's a comedy.
Yeah.
You never see like a serious isekai where the character's like really bad and doesn't have any powers. Like
that's like
you could say ReZero, but he does have a power. So
I'll do you one solid. I'm Standing with 1 Million Lives. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Don't watch it.
Oh man.
If anything, I think Lindell does a better job than that one.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It does.
Because there's the one thing I did like about this anime. It's chill.
It is. Thankfully.
It's not like
I really like the animation. Actually, the facial expressions are funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Like
it brought me back. I
did like the characters that were introduced, like the maids. Like they were fun to be around.
Lit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, lit. I was joking around with it, but like if you take off the one of the T's in the name and put an F, it's lift.
Oh.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh my god. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's very chill, and it gave me the vibe of the slime one we saw with the 300 years.
Yeah. I've been cleaning slime for 300 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it gave me that vibe when I was watching this show. So I was like, okay, this show's not bad. It's not great, but
I think that the thing that makes I killed a million. I've been killing slimes for 300 years. Is that one had like a large cast of characters to work off of, and they all had like their own little quirks.
That's the thing. We need to see what's gonna happen next. Is that she barely got to this location, and now she's I guess by the end she has to find her family. I guess. Her other
well, her in-game family, her in-game family, her son and all that,
and the dwarf.
Of course, she doesn't have a boyfriend or anything because every character in Isekai has to be a nerd.
She's pure, bro.
Pure and beautiful elf.
I mean, like, because we already have like an idea as to like who the cast is. If you've seen the OP for this, I do want to say though that the tower face thing looks really interesting.
Oh, I hated that thing.
It reminded me.
I did not. It was annoying. Why did they make it like a tsundere weird?
The design of it. The design of it. Okay, this is gonna be a weird reference. It reminded me of the Beauty and the Beast Christmas special, the Tim Curry organ.
No, I don't remember that.
You don't?
No.
I don't
put a picture on the screen. That's what he looks like.
None of us remember it,
Robbie. The one that's played by Tim Curry is like an pipe organ. He's like, I don't want to go back to being a human, but he's like all CG. 1996 CG.
If y'all know that reference, put a comment down. I would love to know.
I'm gonna put a picture there, so
you'd be surprised how often he does this just outside the podcast. So this reminds me of something, and none of us know what he's talking about.
I'm a walking Family Guy machine.
But yeah, let's just go into first impressions. I guess ratings. Yeah, first impression rating.
Well, that's 3, no?
Oh, you want?
Yeah,
oh, okay. My bad. Oh, excuse me, guys.
We didn't rate Orient. I guess that was like
we didn't need to.
We just gave that.
Like I said,
disappeared. It came in. It came in like the anime.
Had some fun and boop, bye.
Yep. Get out of here.
But this one, would you guys say the 3?
Yeah,
I would say 3.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be anything special, but I don't think it's gonna be offensive.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's not gonna make me feel like bad for watching it. It's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be stupid. You know, it could surprise me. I like the animation; it's cute for what it is. Like, I hope we get some more backstory on our MC, like her accident and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, we get those.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like when they showed like her passing away, I didn't get like no emotion or anything. Like it's the first episode. Like why should I care? Well, and they just breezed it by.
I know they didn't even say. They said I was in an accident. They didn't even tell me what accident she was in. Like,
did she hit by truck-kun? Who knows?
We'll see what happens though.
Yeah, does she have AIDS? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Like
who knows?
Yuki?
Yeah, like Yuki from Sorairo. But yeah, we'll give it a 3. See how it goes. But moving on to the next show, we have Tokyo 24th Ward episode 1, and just to take it out of the air. That big elephant in the room. This is the second Cloverworks anime project of the season, and they've come out and verbally talked about like how
the director in particular,
how he wasn't happy where the anime was going.
Yes, time crunch.
Time crunch was really a big issue for the show.
I don't know why you wouldn't just cancel it. Like,
I think cancel is like too big a word. I would say just postpone. Yeah, postpone.
Make it polished, because we'll get into it. But the first episode was a mess. Like it really didn't flow well at all. It felt like it was just random scenes. The action scene at the end was really cool. That was really genuinely good. But the beginning part when they're in the
we should mention that this was our special. A few anime that we've covered in the past, such as Remake Our Lives.
Oh my god!
Also had an hour.
Already dead. You can see a pattern.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a pattern, and this one's no exception because from the hour that we got, I can definitely say the later entries that we have on our list offered more in the half that time than 24.
Yeah, sad to say.
Than Tokyo 24 did.
It did not need to be. Like you could have erased the first.
You know what's funny
completely.
though?
What's funny?
This show didn't bug me as much because knowing the fact that everything was rushed, I got to see what was the problems and the issues within the show. That's what I'm having fun that way, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, I
didn't hate the show either. I just thought that it was just poorly put together. I see the potential.
It it definitely because we were already exposed to what the issues regarding the production even before this episode came out. So we going in, we already kind of had that mindset. It's like, okay,
how bad is it gonna be?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be X Arms terrible, or is it gonna be GBI?
I don't think nothing's ever gonna be X Arms terrible. That one's a whole different caliber.
That felt like that was a troll anime.
Oh, very, very much so.
Oh, okay, GBI.
Waging war.
You know what is better than GBI?
I don't know. It definitely is in that first episode.
Why you gotta hurt me like that?
Why do you like that show?
No! Oh my god.
Rabbi's high expectations.
My high expectations because of Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah. Okay. We'll tell you after the podcast.
Yeah, okay, we haven't even gone to the show at all. We're just talking about how bad it is.
But it's just preparing what if you had a different view of it. This is the reason how we saw it.
Okay.
But it starts off with
start off with a girl getting isekai straight up by a van through a CCTV footage.
Yeah, that was messed up.
I had to rewind. I had to rewind because I'm like, what am I looking at?
So the vibe I got from this show in particular, it gave me a Final Destination.
Where accidents kind of happen out of random.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was this is the outcome, but if you do this will happen.
The whole purpose of the show was basically the butterfly effect. That's
what
I got from it as well.
Oh, that's a good one.
But
it was Final Destination, but it's also near the end was just hey, if you follow these steps, you can prevent tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually cool. I like
it
that.
is cool.
With magic and superpowers.
Yeah.
You can't do it alone.
But
you gotta have super hacking skills.
Yeah.
I had to like also kind of look into this too, but like when they were showing the flashback during the whole elementary school like fire, I guess they were already kind of established that they were like going out and saving lives because the main guy Gojo. That's his name, Gojo.
I think he just wanted to be like a tokusatsu warrior. He put on
he doused himself. He doused himself in the pool, and like he had like a nerve gear looking helmet. SAO again. Nerve gear looking helmet.
Yeah, he was
Samurai Flamenco in the first 7 episodes.
That or a bike, right?
Either way,
bike.
he wanted to be the hero.
He wanted to be a hero.
Yeah.
And there was a cost to being a hero, which he should have seen My Hero Academia.
Real death.
Yeah. You gotta I'm doing it again. when he ran in there, he kind of reminded me of Peter Parker without his powers.
Oh my god.
In Spider-Man 2. And I'm just like, he's just a dude.
Yeah, he's just a dude.
He's just a dude.
He's just running in to like grab people. Don't know if he's gonna make it out alive because he's just a guy.
Honestly, I get like why they make MCs like that because it has to be like it has to be like an ideal MC. But how many people would you know that would run into a burning building to save one? Like honestly,
it's
like
rare.
to save.
It is
I
rare.
mean, it depends on the person.
Very much.
But if it was just like a random person, then I'd be like, okay.
I mean, I guess that because
Call 911.
That was
Call 911. Like, let's get the professionals here. I'm just a dude.
Yeah, that was a thing too because I thought they were like special unit or something. Like I thought they were superheroes or something in the beginning.
No, they're just high school students.
Yeah, they were just high school.
They were just high school students that were, I guess, in the area.
Yeah, it was an accident.
It was an accident.
Well, they had a reason to save because Asumi was
In there.
Green Guy's sister.
Sister,
I don't
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
His name I think his name was
Yeah.
Kosuda.
Yeah, Cookie.
Koki.
Yeah,
Koki.
And then
Gojo.
and then Ran.
Omar.
Yeah, and the red one was Ran.
Because he literally like has a whole bunch of energy drinks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
no.
yeah,
Okay. There's that one scene. I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay,
Where
good.
like he uses it wrong. He doses himself.
No, it didn't work for him at that point, and then he douses himself.
Yeah, he was
That
like,
made me laugh because he was like bugging out, and then he just pours it on his head, and I'm like, "What's that gonna do?
Yeah.
Pour it on your head."
I guess it'll
He's
give him
like,
more energy or something.
Endorphins are rushing. Also,
Yeah, maybe
he's
his
spoken,
skin
like,
could.
He spoke in like a really eloquent, like scientific way, which kind of annoyed me because I got lost many times when he's just saying stuff.
Yeah.
Like, why are you talking like that, man? He's not even the smart one. It should be the green guy talking like that.
Yeah.
We got this guy who's like a graffiti artist, and he's like talking all eloquently and posh.
Well, they technically don't live in the ghetto area.
Yeah, they were pretty nice. I mean, Gojo's mom owns a bakery.
Oh, are you talking about Shuda, the blue hair guy?
Oh, is that?
Yeah, you're thinking of
a different Cloverworks show.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, I was like,
I got the name wrong.
Yeah,
I got the
You know
MCs
what?
mixed
I
up.
forgot too. He was just blue guy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This is the show where also it has red, green, and blue.
Yes.
This
is it.
That's the characters that stand out.
Oh,
Yeah. So.
man.
And the blue hair, like it was super blue.
Yeah, very blue. Even his shoes were
They were
blue.
literally called RGB by one of the characters in the show. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
just stupid.
Mm-hmm. So.
But
I was thinking, this is off topic a little bit, but I was thinking when I saw Shuda's dad and his mom, I was like, what? How? How does that work?
She was tiny.
She was very tiny.
She was tiny and he was like 6'8".
Hey man, that's love.
Hey, love.
That's love.
That's love.
Love.
Love comes in different sizes, man.
Oh, okay. You know who the real MVP of this show is?
Oh.
That's that bodyguard girl, the blonde.
Oh yeah.
That girl was.
Yeah,
doing-
she was on top of the train and she has no powers.
She was on her A game.
Yeah.
You know who the real MVP of the show is?
Daisy, the dog.
Daisy. She's the one who almost kills her owner.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
You know that dog is like, I want you gone.
I want death.
no, it's funny.
It's
I have
literally
chosen
suicide.
death.
Well, he wanted death on himself too, because he tried to run towards the train.
I'm curious. Like, I hope the next episode really goes into the mind of Daisy. And it's like, why did Daisy do that?
Now you're pushing it too far.
We're not getting that.
I want to get Daisy's perspective
Oh,
for the rest of the
Her
show.
alibi.
Oh god.
Yeah, I want it just from the dog's perspective, the whole show. Like it's just like the biggest plot twist curveball ever. And it's just like a normal day. Like she's like, I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna pee on this tree.
And cause a fire.
I'm gonna cause a fire. I'm gonna run away from home, go on some train tracks again because I hate my life. I don't know.
dog life.
My dog life. Dude.
Ready to get isekai into another body.
No,
I mean, you saw when she was holding the dog made a face like, oh, I hate my life. It was like,
Yeah.
the craziest thing from the show at times too, you could see the animation at times would like drop so low because when he parkoured at little points, it looks so weird when he jumps on the rooftop, the buildings.
It looked frankly horrible. No, it looked really good sometimes, but horrible another times.
Oh, during the fire, what did you guys think when he?
The fire PNGs.
No. Not. I'm not talking about the PNG.
The fence.
I'm not talking about the PNG. I'm talking about like when he headbutted his two friends.
Oh my.
I had to rewind that one too.
Like the delinquents too.
Yeah, the delinquents.
Yeah.
That was the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, but the friends in particular.
Weird one-liner.
The friends in particular was really weird because like it was so unnatural looking.
Yeah. There's some moments like that in this show.
Like, pow, pow.
Yeah.
And then they're just on the ground like dead, and he's like, "Sorry guys, I gotta go save her."
Yeah,
and he just goes and like does this, and then the animation when he's climbing the thing is like, it's like 2 frames. It's like, boom,
yeah,
boom.
Yes,
it looks
he's like
bad.
right off the. So bad at times.
It's a lot of it is again like I feel like a lot of it is that rushed production. The fact that Cloverworks is like spreading itself to like 3 anime
per season and stuff.
Well, Cloverworks, as we can see with another show, can animate very well.
Yeah,
but they don't like you said, Rabbi. They are spreading themselves.
Yes.
I don't know why they're taking on so many shows. Same thing with Mappa too. Sometimes you get amazing animation quality from Mappa, and then sometimes you get like
Yasuke.
What is this? Like Yasuke. Like what are you doing?
It just depends who they hire and what they hire.
Yeah.
And how much they care about the property too.
Yes, very much so.
that's just basically the anime industry right now, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, because all they want to do is put out a show, make money out of it, and then
Basically.
On the next one.
Oh yeah,
It's been like
that's
that
all
for
it
a
is.
few years now, to be honest. Like
Reminds me of the gaming
amount of,
industry.
like, novel adaptations we've gotten has been crazy.
So I want to continue seeing this.
I do too. I do too.
Actually, like,
it's not bad. Like
bad.
it's again
It makes
like
you think
when you
more.
exactly like when you look into how rushed the production is, it's not bad at like it's not bad in that traditional sense. It has an ambition and it has a story that it wants to tell. But it all depends on what kind of story it wants to tell and how it's going to do it. I'm hoping it's going to improve overall. I feel like that's something that we all want to hope for, right?
We'll see, man. I mean,
I don't have high hopes right now.
Yeah, because I know like if
I don't have high hopes.
usually the first episode is like when you bring it, and this is what they had to bring.
The first episode is a very, very always to me.
Yeah.
I can tell usually what the show is going to be like. Although Miracle-chan,
Different story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
different story. But usually a first episode is a good indicator what the show is going to be. Like you can you can figure out what the quality is. It might jump up like 1 or 2 points or down 1 or 2 points, but it's never going to have like, oh my god, best show ever, amazing. After the first episode is like awful.
Yeah. So we will see. Like we're doing the 3 first. We're doing the 3. See how we feel.
I feel like most of after the first show we talked about.
Oh yeah. Orient.
Yeah, definitely. Like this show is not.
The show was way better than Orient.
Yeah. So from right here,
was
like
wow.
pure 3s, I think.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see like once all the shows come in how we feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. We are doing the 3 for Tokyo 24
Mhm.
Word. So that's it for that show. We move on to our next show. We have Police in a Pod, episode 1.
Yeah.
And,
So
and this is basically police officer women
Yes.
in Japan.
This was weird.
This one was
a
weird.
Show. It was a weird show. It felt like I was watching propaganda. Like it was so pro police. I was like, and they were like every single person on the streets like pig, die, scum, and I'm like, this is not like I know a cab is a thing, but this was like not what it's like with the police. Like people respect the police.
Hey man,
To some degree.
In different countries, I don't know about that. though.
Yeah, there's just differing respect levels depending on where you're from, obviously.
there's an important thing that the show points out right away. It's a work of fiction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it literally says
right
it.
off the bat.
Yeah,
it's
right
like,
off the
this is
bat.
a work of fiction. It's like this is not how the police operate. And I think they had to put that in because I think the Tokyo police was probably like, dude,
what the hell?
Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, like that first bit where they had the thief.
Oh,
give the rookie like advice. Like, I don't think you're ever gonna see that ever in like a real like police situation.
No, the thief is just like, you guys do great work. Like, are you kidding me? You have like random people on the street yelling, "Die pig, die scum," and then you have the thief who actually got caught. He's like,
"Who's the heart of gold?"
The thing.
He's like, "I'm gonna help you out. You're doing great work." It's like,
yeah.
what?
So the thing that the thing that I usually do, and I do the same thing with like any cute girl does like activity or occupation, is I always got to make sure I detach myself from whatever the realistic ideology of what activity or occupation they do. Thankfully, I want to say though that this one isn't as bad as like the others that are out there. Even though, like I said, like the whole like thief thing is very taken out of like.
But other than that, I feel like this show in general, like at least when me and Omar said like. In general, like this show hits or miss comedy wise. Sometimes the comedy we get it, and then some of it I'm like,
it's for like Japan oriented jokes.
Yeah,
it is very much is.
A lot of it didn't hit for me personally.
Yeah,
but
I was just
like
it was all Japan, like police, and I like what is like? Do you just have police station on the side of the road? Like we're not used to that. Like
that's not a thing.
It's not a thing. Like you just have police like roaming around the streets just walking. That's never a thing here in the West.
Yeah, and but like I was saying before, is that like at the very least this one has it has that level of self-awareness, and then also compared to other again cute girls does activity or whatever thing, this one feels more like compared to those shows, it feels more realistic because like the women in this one, like the characters do feel like they're appropriate ages. And like the background's kind of like, it makes sense. It's like,
suburban.
It's like, several years have passed since I graduated and everything like that. I'm thinking of putting in my resignation.
It fits in that sense. That was cool. The fact that she's gonna like she's done being in police. Like she doesn't want to do it anymore. And once you figured out the sergeant
Fuji,
she's changing her mind.
Character, by the way.
You think that's weird?
Sergeant Fuji is a weird character. I was not expecting her to.
Me either.
She comes across. She's like, hi, but then she's like mumbling like cuss words.
I do like that. I do like that one line where she's like, no kind-hearted women would ever join the police force like kids. I thought that was really funny.
I was like, what the hell? And then the guy had to like apologize.
Yeah.
He's like, that's how offensive.
Also, like, we're kind of avoiding a huge jury bait here. Like, I'm like.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think so. I saw Shiro and I saw Shiro and I'm at it.
I'm getting vibes from that Robbie.
Like, but I think
it's not gonna explicitly say it, but it's gonna tease it because like the first time she sees, she's like, she's so beautiful, and I'm like,
I don't know. I saw the OP. I saw the OP, and I was getting some weird tension between Shiro and Fuji.
Maybe in the beginning, but I think a little.
No, I meant in the OP.
I agree with Josh though. Like, the main character's called Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, she basically doesn't resign because she meets Fuji. She's the reason.
She's like, this beautiful woman's gonna be. Well, I'm not resigning. I love this job.
Yeah, I love this job now. So
even though she's like, the workload sucks. I never wanted to be. It's like, dude, wow. Yeah. Down bad, down atrocious.
So yeah, this show, like I'm sorry we have this like vibe we're getting, but like some like these first shows were like they're neither good or bad. They were very mid,
very in the middle,
like very like I don't know where this is going.
Yeah,
but it's going somewhere.
I like the concept.
Kind of interested in it.
Yeah, I like the concept of the cop girls. You don't see that often, but like it's like David said, like the comedy. It's either a hit or a miss, and there was a lot of misses for me because there were very more Japan oriented jokes.
Yes,
which
Orient.
Yeah. So it kind of misses for me. So I mean, what do you guys think? You guys want to give it a 3 as well?
Yeah,
I think we should give it a 3. I think the Orient's the only one that we shouldn't.
Yeah, no, that one was pretty bad.
Yeah,
I kind of know what to expect, but this one's like, I don't know. The animation is also really like for a Madhouse show.
I forgot this. Oh, damn! I did forget it was a Madhouse too.
Like I don't. It doesn't look that good.
Well, the last Madhouse show also wasn't super great either. Which one was it again?
No, you look.
Yeah,
the Vampire Doesn't Know Time.
No, I mean, compared to like other.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Vampire Doesn't Know Time wasn't like
Omar has one show that he didn't like from them.
Which one?
Come on, man. Come on.
No Guns, No Life.
Oh my God, I hate that show. But that's not about that show.
Yeah, it's not.
We're not talking about that damn show. But yeah, we're gonna give a 3 for police in the pod, and hopefully it gets better with the jokes, and we'll see if Kawaii
probably won't.
We'll see. Be optimistic. New year, new you.
I already spent my optimism on 24th, Tokyo 24.
Oh my God. But
I'm not optimistic either. I never have any optimism.
So, but with that being said, we move on to our next show, which I like to say is now a different tone, which is My Dress Up Darling, episode 1. And man, what a fresh of breath air.
Can I just say before we get into the episode, that girl is banging. Like, dude, Cloverworks.
Hold on. I want
my type.
That's the thing. So with this show, gave me the same vibes as Nagatora, but I like this girl way more.
She's way more like encouraging.
Yeah.
And loving.
I love the fact that she does that.
I love that she's like a nice person. Like, she's a gal and she like, has a lot of friends and stuff like that. But when even the first time she interacts with
Gojo.
our MC.
Yeah, this is Gojo. This is Gojo. When she interacts with Gojo, she's very caring. Like she grabs his arm and is like, "What happened to you? Did I hurt you?" Like it's very. She has a good vibes right away. Yeah.
Immediately, she doesn't have any
no filter, no filter. She's like straight up
filter.
If you insult her show, then she's like, "All right,
get out of my face.
Get out of my face. You're done. You're done."
She's very lovely. Like I said, that aspect reminds me of Nagatoro, but Nagatora's more like different way of showing.
She'll tease you hard.
People in the end, and it's just how different people show love and affection.
Yeah.
And for this girl, she is very like touchy and affectionate and like no shame, but like confident as well.
And I think that's what
Nagatoro's very like hides behind a facade.
Yes.
And I think that's what this show does super well, especially for our two main leads. Like with Gojo, he's in love with the Hina dolls.
Yeah.
Like so much where
I think that's like a metaphor for his passion, honestly. I don't
think,
he is so into these dolls that people might think he's weird, and we're supposed to be like, it's a little weird, dude, right off the bat.
Okay, there was a one scene where like the head of the Hina doll like was about to fall and he freaking dives for it and like talks to it.
Like, no,
he eats himself.
He does.
We're supposed to think from the show that he is weird, and that's the whole purpose, because there are people like him that are super obsessed with one thing and they don't really have anything else that they do. Like he goes into great lengths about his thought process and how he doesn't have any other thing. He can't identify with people because his hobby is so strange and so weird, and he suffers from like not being even really good at that. Like he's good at some parts, but he's not as good as his grandfather.
He's a weird fellow.
Yeah,
he's a weird guy, but it fits because she's also a weird girl too.
Yeah.
When they
like you said, she has a facade underneath, and that's her facade is that she's an otaku that wants to cosplay.
She just knows how to interact socially. She's not like a complete shut-in neat. She's just a very social otaku, and even like she wears it proudly. Like she has her little trinkets on her bag and stuff like that. And people make fun of her for it, but she's like, screw you, right? Like even she said to him, who cares what people think? Don't let them.
I like what I like.
Like screw it.
I like that when she said like, hey, the whole classroom thing, like, oh, why are you just cleaning the classroom on your own?
Yeah, they're taking advantage of you.
They're taking advantage of
like,
you.
are you gonna take that? Really? You're gonna take that from these jerks?
Yeah. I think that was a powerful moment, just like in general.
Speaking of powerful moment, okay, I kind of want to know what was the what made her shoot out from across the class.
I want to know that too. That was so weird.
Like what happened?
Like who knocked her out, right?
It was weird because that moment was never explained. But it
never got explained.
I thought it was gonna be really tropey where he like.
All right.
Because usually.
All right, Josh. I have a question for you. I know you look into like symbolism and everything like that. What did that moment symbolize? When she got yeeted across the classroom.
I know you're joking about this, but I personally think that it was kind of like saying, oh, here's your expectation, and then reversing it. Like you think in other anime, a girl is falling and the guy like they fall on top of each other or something. It's like this really weird ecchi moment, and that's how they meet and stuff like that. He doesn't catch her or anything. It just kind of shows him as a person, right? He sees it all the way in slow motion coming to her, and he doesn't do anything. He just sits there and lets her hit her head, right? Like most other anime, especially cheesy romance, he's gonna catch her.
Yeah, and they fall in the wrong spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like your interpretation of it.
So I think it's like. I know Rabbi was joking, but I think it's like a
I am joking. I'm still joking right now. But that's cool though. That's cool.
Personally,
no,
I really enjoy this show. I think it's doing a really good job so far.
I think I could say for all of us, we all enjoyed this show.
Yeah, Rabbi, are you okay?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, Rabbi hasn't said anything.
Oh,
are you sure he likes it?
Do you like this show, Rabbi? All right.
Interesting.
I'll say my piece. I'll say my piece later. So
okay. Oh man, I read the room wrong.
Hey, I mean you're going with the vibe. So
before we get to Rabbi's piece, I just want to say one more thing. This is the Cloverworks animation that they put all their effort into.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's so fluid. Like it is the most it is beautifully fluid. Every detail from her, like each individual sparkle on her fingernails being animated properly, even at a distance, you can still see them. Like it's, to her skirt bouncing up, and you can see, her panties or something. Like it's really just like, it shows who she is as a character, but it also shows like, hey, we put all of our effort in this animation. We want this to be successful, and it is probably going to be the most successful show of the season. So. I enjoyed it. It was a really good watch, if nothing else. The animation was really good.
No, yeah, I agree with you 100%. And but yeah, let's just give our first impressions, and I'll go first. I think I'm more positive. Characters are awesome. I think the fact that they put so much focus on our two MCs are like, it's really well done, and just I love both characters. One's like weird, who loves Hina does, which I didn't even know until this show. And it's very interesting to see how passionate both of them are for their hobbies, right? So how these two worlds are now colliding together to be help her with her cosplay, and while he gets the satisfaction of having a friend, what it feels like. So that's cool. I can't wait to see that happen or blossom into something further. So yeah, I think it's a solid show. Do I rate it? Yeah, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So I'm keeping it. I feel like keeping it.
We'll go, Rabbi.
Oh,
yeah. Well, I don't have much to say.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to go first? Because I'm positive too. I'm with.
No. Just let Omar. Omar pretty much said. I feel like the most standard thing.
Okay.
For us, it was positive.
Maybe I'll counter Rabbi.
Yeah, Rabbi.
Go ahead if you want.
Okay,
but once he's done, once he's done.
Yes, Rabbi. Please say your piece.
Say my piece.
Yes. Please say your piece.
Right.
You're not in court.
I hope that our
friendship
stays after this.
You guys wanna know?
Go.
Oh,
you guys really want to know?
Yeah, bro. I think audience wants to know.
Say your piece. You deserve it. You have an opinion.
I love this anime. Oh my God.
He tricked us.
Yeah.
All right. So I didn't mean to be like a big reveal or anything like that, but I'll be honest. I don't know if you guys know this, but whenever there's an anime, whenever like David or Josh or whoever they pile onto it, they usually get their piece out like completely in, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let them say the piece. So I was waiting for that moment where I'm like, all right, now I can finally talk. All right, what did I think about this anime? I think it is downright gorgeous. I love everything about the anime. I love the main character. I like both our main characters. I think they're just fantastic. I think the animation is just gorgeous. And okay, the Hina doll thing, I do agree. It is very much like the obsession thing is like it is meant to be very meant to be creepy in a sense. But you see where his passions come from. I think it's fantastic. I can't wait to see more of this anime, and I'm just super excited. This is the anime that like I looked at the trailer. I'll be honest. I saw this trailer before David, showed us any of the trailers for like any of the anime. It just came up on my YouTube recommendation feed, and I'm like, oh God, I need to see this anime. And like, I was telling myself, if any of the guys don't want to watch this, I don't care. I'm gonna watch this on my own. I don't give a damn.
You want to know why I think it's weird that he's holding that doll is because he hasn't perfected the face. Remember, he's good with clothing, but he's not good with the faces of the doll. So that's why he always keeps it with him, because he knows how his grandfather made that.
And
doll.
I want to say that I think the premise is also perfect too, because like you have like these two hobbies that you wouldn't think are like, I wouldn't think of would be like very similar at all. But then all of a sudden you have like the guy that's like really, really good at like making dresses. And then you have the girl that's like really into cosplaying and really loving to show her passion. And one
But
little
she's
detail.
not good on
Well, by the way, one little detail that I'm surprised you guys didn't talk about is when the classmates like in front of Gojo were like talking about like, hey, did you see that latest episode? He was subtly talking about like how he doesn't have any interest in like these kind of things. But that was like they were talking about anime and stuff, and like you later find out that that the main girl, she's also like really into anime.
Yeah.
And then like when she brought up like what anime she came from, she's like,
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
no. Like at the end of the episode, he was like, huh?
Nani?
I thought that was really cool.
Because it's good. I think also, Rabbi, that you said everything perfectly, but I like to add to it. I think it's really good so far that they show the dichotomy. Like even the episode title is called Polar Opposites, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's very traditional. You know, the OP is like shows them in different rooms. She's got like this really otaku, like girly,
yes.
room.
I want to talk about that.
This very traditional.
I want to talk about that. I love the fact that the OP has our main character, both our main characters. So when I was watching this OP, I was actually focusing on just purely on our heroine. I wasn't focusing on our MC yet because I want to save that for the second episode, so that way I could kind of like focus on him. Yeah.
Okay.
So I love that. I love it when they do that.
Yeah.
And the ED.
Cute.
Animation's so good.
It was cute.
It's so cute.
Kawaii does
It was so good. My heart was
My heart. Somebody help me.
when they met.
I love how they're doing this so far. Like they're putting a lot of care into it. They're not rushing the relationship really. They had them meet and form a connection, but they didn't meet the way I thought they would. Like when she was falling, I thought, oh, this is what it's gonna be, right? He's gonna catch her. This other.
Oh no!
Right?
You know what I thought? You know what I thought? I thought she was gonna crash outside of the window.
You're dumb.
But she just kind of plays it off and is really cool and very like social and good with her words and like forms a connection right away where he's like, she talked to me, like she actually spoke to me. And I feel like a lot of people who think they're less of, because he struggles a lot with self-confidence and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of people who think they're less of, like, just put yourself out there.
What'd you guys think when his grandpa was asking, like, hey, how many friends do you have? I have plenty of friends. What are you talking about?
Put yourself out there, because you never know what someone's interested in, right? I love how they meet in the second one where he's just sewing away. He has nothing, and then she just comes in and she's like, what? You're here? It's like, and then the whole doll thing happens. It's kind of like
that was
funky,
weird.
but I want to mention our female lead. Like,
Mari?
to me, she's not just the art, but she's like a phenomenal character. She's, like I said, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, but she also has like a really just gentle, nice personality, which I find with a lot of people. Being someone who grew up in high school kind of not having being friends with girls or being intimidated because I'm like, oh, I the way I look, I'm not in the clique or anything like that. I'm nerdy, I'm in video games, anime, stuff like that. Seeing someone who you never know what they're going to be into. Like when I work at my job, I meet lots of different types of people. I work with mostly women, and I find out that a lot of their interests, well, not as extreme as like mine or something like that, but you can identify a lot with it if you just listen to them and pay attention. And I think like that's what he's doing with her.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about anime, but he's willing to listen because he wants to make a connection with this girl. And she is willing to make a connection with him because she appreciates what he does, even though the way she even talked about it being like, oh, look at this hottie, right? Like she showed interest in his weird passion instead of just being like, ew, you make dolls? That's weird. Dolls are creepy,
Yeah. And I think that just goes to show how powerful this first episode was for all of us.
Great first episode. I hope the show continues with this quality.
This is the closest. I'm happy because this, like, vibe wise for me, this is the closest I'll ever get to a Gal Gohan anime. So
So I think it's a definite keep for the season. So
110%.
So look forward to that.
Our favorite show so far.
So far, but it's only half, and that's all for the new shows.
Yeah.
For the
For
winter
now.
season.
For now.
And if you're wondering about Attack on Titan, just a little brief notification. It will be on the minis, so look out for it.
Because unfortunately, I haven't caught up to it. I have my job. I don't have time to catch up to it. So
Now you're
disclaimer: it will be on the minis.
Yes.
Rabbi, Omar, and David will be talking about. So if you're interested in Attack on Titan, tune in for that.
Yes.
That's okay, because Josh is going to get spoiled by memes anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering about that, we'll see you in the minis. But we're moving on to our leftovers from last season, which is not much, but there are some
leftovers aren't bad, because they're like, they fill you up. They're from yesterday's
oh
meal.
my god. But anyways, starting off strong with Ousama ranking, aka Ranking of Kings, episode 12.
Before we get into it, can I just say the OP and ED slap hard?
Yes.
Bangers.
Yes.
I agree.
That OP dude got me feeling some sort of way.
Yo, same.
Everyone got them feelings.
I absolutely agree. This OP was really nice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my goodness, indeed, it was so good.
I think like the goosebumps.
The goosebumps.
Watching that opening.
No, you said it right the first time. They're not goosebumps. They're goosebumps. They were pumping through your skin.
Yeah, this shows.
I was hype.
Yes.
We got this early, I think. I've heard that we got it early. Like it released a little bit earlier than it should have.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 2-week delay, but we only got 1 week delay. So awesome for that because we missed this show for the week that it was gone for New Year's.
Very much so. And I was scared at first because I thought it was gonna be a recap episode. In the beginning.
For the first 4 minutes, it got us. It got us for a second there.
No, but I noticed it, but I was like, wait, it's going fast.
Yeah.
I know they were like in the first 2 minutes they were already like 3/4 through the story. And I was like, okay, this is not a recap episode.
Yeah.
See, no, but this is what I like. At least this way, I was like, oh look, I'm reminding. I remember. All right, we're back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
exactly like
back a dinosaur
just refreshing your memory.
Yeah,
because this is the second core.
Mhm.
So they're like, okay, here's what happened before. Here's a quick recap of what happened, all the important moments, and now let's get right into the action.
Which I liked how you said that. Meet our villains.
Lots of action here.
Yes.
Villains? Question mark.
Villain question mark. Let's just give a good roll call. We got Zoku. Gengu, which is the green giant guy.
Gengu.
Kimbu, which is the gold guy.
Which is the aggressive guy.
Yeah.
And then the two ones are very basic: black and red. And obviously you got
but Kingbo. Hey, but if you guys noticed, Kingbo kind of looks like a certain someone, right?
Yeah, he looks like that wilderness guy.
Yeah, that weird little weird king dude.
Yeah.
Top.
He does.
I wonder what's up with that, right?
Yeah. I wonder if he's really dead.
Yeah, that too.
The little
we saw his hand move.
Yeah, we'll get to that. And
proves my point exactly with this hand.
And also Oken, which is the that we saw.
He's the most interesting. He's a weird character.
He's a very
his way of fighting was weird. I love that he's like a masochist and he just watched him die on the ground. That was like crazy.
Okay,
maybe his backstory had something tragic involved.
Okay,
no, but no, I had this feeling with that guy in general. The guy that turned him, Oken, the one that tries to be the king itself. He's still bad. I don't think he's trying to look good. King Boo? Yeah. Yes. I don't think he was trying to be like, he's still bad. He's a bad guy. He just wants revenge.
He's not a bad guy.
He's a bad guy, but he doesn't take crap. Like, he just is like, all right, you punch me in the face, I'm going to slice you up.
Yeah, so
he's not a good, and they established that because of showing how he watched him slowly bleed out. Like, that's some villains stuff.
Yeah, that was some evil stuff, especially when he slashed the ankles, bro.
Villain academia.
Our kind of our narrator of the bad guys.
Yeah, Zoku. Yeah.
He was looking at like, this guy's messed up.
Really I like how they were just like casually leaving the castle too, and then he was like, let me see kind of how this plays out. Let me see.
Yeah, he sat on the throne. He put on the crown, and I was like, dude, you're asking it. And they took it off and was like, okay, I'm going. He knew not to mess with Oken.
Yeah, man, that was Oken's
because Oken just wanted to sit down, man. He was just taking a seat.
Yeah, taking a chill break, after that incident in the cave with Miranjo.
Yeah,
I like that the king nonchalantly just went to to the jail.
To the dungeon.
Yeah, he even got punched and he didn't fight back.
The dungeon.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me think, right? Like, Miranjo's now coming out and we're seeing, like, I'm here to ruin the country, but again, there's still something more.
I was kind of
because they show her very positively in the OP. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking, like, she's being controlled or something.
I was kind of
And
thinking in my head, like, what if Bose just like switched over to Daida just to have him take the hits?
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
So dumb.
That would be cruel.
that would be
I don't
cruel.
think he can.
I don't think you can either.
I don't think he can, but imagine if he could, and he did.
I think the demon
Funny.
itself stopped that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna make him transform into.
No,
Mhm.
do that.
Because the OP doesn't really spoil anything, but it shows all the characters in like the respective areas. It shows Daida alone, and like I said, Daida's having a great character arc, being alone by himself, because he was a little brat in the beginning, and now he's forced to reflect on his actions by himself, isolated.
Yeah, that opening.
So
He's graduated from
good.
brathood.
Yeah, that opening gave a lot of like, metaphors of what's gonna happen with the show, and that opening's hard to sit through sometimes, man. Goosebumps.
Goose pumps.
Yeah, but yeah, now our queen is coming back to take the throne because it's a kingdom.
Yeah, she's a badass.
She definitely
Coming
badass.
back.
That's okay.
full armor?
It's okay, guys, because Despot is
Oh.
indeed coming.
Oh my god,
Take his time.
Did you really forget?
I did forget.
What?
was
How?
funny.
Oh my
That was the
god.
That was
most important.
hilarious.
That was the important scene. That was the most important scene.
What was
All the
it?
other ones don't count.
His white king.
Yeah.
His white.
His beautiful, lovely horse. man.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The horse was just left to just kind of tend to his own needs.
because he wouldn't.
Because the horse is aggressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
horse is aggressive. Only respects Despot. And,
Vespa's his only owner.
And food.
yeah,
Yes, a lot
He
of.
loves food. He loves
loves food.
grass.
that horse.
Okay.
That horse looked like a cow. Especially when it
Wow.
was running towards him, it looked like a cow, bro. I swear to
Wow.
God.
That looked pretty
the small
funny.
I love the small detail where he's running towards him, and you know how a horse is supposed to be really fast, right? He was slow as molasses.
No, and the
They
fact
were like,
that
"We'll block it," and then they ran out of the way. The horse is still
I like how Despa's face changed right away. It's like, oh no.
is happening.
Yeah, that was funny. I completely forgot. About
My
that.
steed.
Especially like how oh no, Despot will be with us. He's just
The horse
taking his time. He's taking his sweet old time back there.
The horse reminded me of that really fat horse from the Looney Tunes with Viking Elmer Fudd.
oh god.
I don't know what you're talking about again.
The Looney Tunes reference.
That's you're showing your age a little bit there.
Oh,
I was around when the Looney Tunes were around back in the 50s.
oh,
I'm old.
Oh god.
Yeah, he is. He's very old.
I'm 80 years old.
Anyways, obviously
Look at my
Josh brought up
wrinkles.
with King Boo, his demise. He
King
got-
Boo?
Yeah, King
Oh,
Boo.
King Bo.
Yeah, King Bo.
Sorry.
You
Yeah.
know what I love about King Bo too?
What?
He gets some character development in his short little time he's there. He gets some character development.
I predicted
I love
it.
that about this show.
I predicted it. I was like, he's doing all those bad things. I'm going to see a backstory from him.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
you
know
like
what?
that
He has
though,
a
right?
Horrible
Yeah,
backstory. His
I'd
whole-
rather.
all of his
Yeah,
wife-
you'd
Hey.
rather have that than just a plain
Look at my
background.
smile. Does it look like I don't like that?
You love that.
I love it.
I don't.
I want a
love what
backstory for
happened to him.
everyone.
But-
Even that horse.
Well, technically, it kind of did.
kinda
It did.
It did.
It did.
The horse did
We
get a
did.
backstory. The horse did get a backstory.
Yes.
I don't love what happened to King Bo though. Like that's horrible.
Yeah.
His own father burnt down the kill and killed his wife and child.
But
in the-
But
in the
we will.
palace.
I bet you will find out why.
No, but that, I feel like that's why he's a villain for that reason.
Yeah,
either
like
way.
he kind of went crazy. Like
Yeah.
it used to be, we have the theory that he is the crazy.
I was about
mountain
to,
guy
he was
in the
about to eat
woods.
Boji. We
Yeah,
gonna
he's
we're gonna forget
exiled.
that?
Oh god.
He was gonna eat Boji.
Yeah. Those,
He's crazy because of his
Ready to
trauma.
roast him.
What happened, right?
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm excited. The fight that's gonna happen in the front gate, sick. I can't believe Appease is still on that side, but you know that's what.
He's turned out to be one of my least favorite characters. I don't know what his plan is. He's annoying me. All right, he's just holding that stupid mirror.
Hey,
Like-
he's sensitive.
He's loyal.
He is sensitive.
Yes,
He's a little-
exactly.
he's a little
No,
baby.
his backstory will reveal.
I mean, it was revealed.
No, it was revealed.
It was-
It'll be
he's a
revealed
baby.
more.
Oh,
No,
God.
he's just no.
basically.
He's just a loyal guy.
Yeah, exactly. How can you hate that?
Anyways, before we move on, we just want to give appreciation to the ending of Ousama ranking.
It didn't end.
Beautiful, okay.
We're talking about the ending
Yes.
song.
Yes, with you today.
No.
You know, I kind of wish this show came out when we were doing our top 5s, because this would have been number 1, both OP and ED.
I'm glad I didn't put this in because it didn't end.
No, you know what's awesome about it though? Like I like it still kept the same art style, but a different animation to that art style. You get me?
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
it was more of a picture-ish kind of movements on the first opening, and with this, I mean, ending, and then on the second ending, they're actually moving like cartoon style. It looked pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
And I also, David, like, I'm gonna get into a little bit musical theory here. I like how in the first like part of the season, the OP and ED were kind of more relaxed. Like it was like a build up, you know, like they were more like, we're going on an adventure, you know. It didn't have like those, you know, synth notes or anything like that. And then this OP and ED had those hard hitting synth notes. You see like destruction, you see Boji with a sword, you see the heartfelt moments, you know, you see him and his bond with Kage really becoming solidified.
Yeah, man.
So it's awesome. Perfect way to do the OP and ED, in my opinion.
What do you guys think about the OP and the episode in general? I would love to know. I'd love to hear you guys' opinion about it.
This show just keeps on giving, man.
Most definitely. Yeah. And I think with that, we move on to our next show, which is Demon Slayer Season 2. Entertainment District Art, episode 4 and 5 is a double feature because Demon Slayer did not take a break.
One word.
Yeah, it aired on Sunday, so I didn't take a break.
Ninju.
That's it.
That's it. Nice. I love your review. But yes, this is now the time of attack, since we know the demon is here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the best part of Demon Slayer. I love the action. This show nails action so well. You know, Ufotable, we give them all the credit for this, but also the choreography. You know, the fight scenes itself are really great. I love Tanjiro fighting. I even loved Inosuke fighting the worm monster.
Oh yeah,
it was awesome.
The demon Obi.
Yeah. But let's just focus on the fourth episode, and we'll get to the worm belt thing. But yeah, you know, the boys are getting ready to fight. You know,
Zenitsu's trapped.
He's gone.
Yeah, Zenitsu's trapped, and then Tingit.
We see one of Tanjiro's like his keepers there get trapped. And,
they're
getting devoured.
It's funny too the fact that he revealed that, like, oh look, I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl.
It's like, yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah,
we knew.
Come on, Tanjiro.
When was that? Since the beginning.
Yeah, they're not that convincing.
I know.
We figured it was something.
She still calls him by his like feminine name.
Yeah.
It
was funny.
He's feminine honorifics. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, I like that character. Like the brief moment we got with her, like she was super sweet, and there's a reason why she got picked, right?
Yeah.
Even with the kids, she was lovely with the kids.
Yeah.
It showed. I love the dichotomy too, because in the last episode, it showed Owari Behime, the evil Oni, like slapping the kids and being just horrible to them, and then it shows this loving leader, like, you know, being really gentle with the kids and how they want to be like her and how they, you know, are really happy to be around her and how they love her. They even say "I love you." It's so cute.
Yeah, they're gonna and it's the fact that, you know, she and like what was gonna happen with her too was also, like, you know, really sweet too, because she found a man and, you know, she's gonna be married.
Gonna lead this life, you know.
Yeah, it was.
But of course,
she got eaten.
What's the?
Because we hate demons here.
Except Nezuko though.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, except Nezuko. We love Nezuko. She's still stuck in that box. I think
I wish that's one complaint I have about the scene. We have not seen Nezuko at all.
No.
She's taking a nice sleep. She's hibernating in her box.
Poor thing. Like,
when you see Nezuko,
oh yeah, you know.
I'm not gonna say anything, but
he knows.
Okay. Nah, I'm anticipating. But yeah, I think Inosuke with his companions,
Ninju.
steal the show.
Yes.
With like
muscle.
He's crazy. He's probably one of the strongest fighters of the three, in my opinion. Like, he is.
Yeah, hand to hand, he's amazing.
From the three. Oh, I was gonna say the guy. That guy's super.
The guy's unreal. He's a hero. They're not even close.
Yeah.
But
the three, if Zenitsu fell asleep every time there was a battle, he'd be the most powerful. But Inosuke, hand-to-hand combat, like when he's awake, easily more powerful than Tanjiro in my opinion. Dude's like
no, and that's the beauty of the main three is that like they all have their strengths and weaknesses in their own specific thing, and obviously they also have their extras, the heightened senses too, like Tanjiro's smell and hearing, all that stuff. So.
In my opinion, the three represent like Tanjiro's like more of the analytical guy. He thinks about the situation, what's the best course of action. Inosuke's the better hand-to-hand combat, but he doesn't have that like he has that just raw intuition, and he doesn't really think so. He gets himself in bad situations like he did.
I was thinking of the whole like hear no evil,
the three monkeys.
No evil, see no evil. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that actually fits perfectly.
It works for all three.
And then Zenitsu is like he is super strong burst damage, but he can't access it right away.
Yeah.
Like it takes him a bit to build it up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I like your analogy too, like how the three monkeys can hear. Yeah,
they all have different strengths, and that's why they work together good as a team. They can defeat things.
They are one.
Very much so, but that's when Tanjiro finds the demon, and
and he sheer determination. She is impressed actually with how well he stands up to her.
Rest in peace, Tanjiro's sword though.
Oh my God!
Dude's gonna kill him.
I know. Josh was complaining about the blacksmith and how like. I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to get used to that.
This is a recurring gag.
Yeah.
But yeah, that.
No, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
man. He's fighting top demons.
At least it makes sense. It's not like
it's an upper moon.
Like I think the comedy is kind of lame, but I'm willing to put up with it because the action's so good in Demon Slayer.
Yeah, and I think it's perfect to move on to the next episode because the fight continues on with episode 5.
Yeah, rages on. Yeah,
and I'm really glad that it was a 2-part because it would suck to leave off on that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like I did. When I see these episodes, I see them when they come out. So
yeah,
I have to wait. Yeah.
You knew what was gonna happen.
I mean,
can't even with us, man.
It's been 4 years since I read it, so I mean, it's been a while.
But
that deja vu kicks in, right?
yeah, it does a bit.
It.
But yeah, the fight with Tanjiro continuing, like I was freaking awesome when he's trying to do 2 attacks.
And the me when I was talking within that show, I was like, hey, you were saying he was weak. He was not gonna live, huh? You kept pushing that.
I know, true.
Yeah,
I was like, that serves you right. Look, he almost got you, but you're just a little bit faster. Faster than he is.
So that was funny, but it put him in a vulnerable state since he can't use 2 attacks at the same time.
No.
And you know what? I'm actually really glad too that they had this fight because Tanjiro in the beginning of the fight is like, there's no way I'm gonna die here. This is it. Like, it's an upper moon. Like, they're gonna decimate me. So he's got more confidence now. And the whole weird thing with like his fever going up and him getting stronger because his fight, that's really creative in my opinion. Because he's literally heating up his body and his attacks are coming out better.
Yeah.
And I think it was cute. I know you don't like the joke, but I like the joke with the nurse girl. She's like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like you told me not to help you, but like
I was like 105 and you're like dying right now.
You've been like this for days."
The flashback.
Yeah,
the flashback.
I think it was very cute of her, and I was like, "Oh, like she really cares." But oh man, the show stealer. I think that this episode is obviously our main dude. Tengen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Yo, man.
He came to rescue his wives, man.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't like him in the beginning, but the way he actually is nice to them kind of made me like feel something for him.
You even got their story too.
Yeah, you even got his backstory a little bit of like how he was a ninja.
I mean, again, like that's
the normal in shinobi culture to have polygamous relationships. So
I mean, if there's one thing you can say about the Hashira is that like not one Hashira is like the other, because like Gyu is different from Rengoku's different from Tengen, and et cetera, et cetera. They're all very different from each other.
I think it's very important to have, like, especially with
but the one goal that like binds them all together is of course them and their relationship with demons.
Yeah.
Yes,
and how much they care
their
to
negative relationship with demons.
Yeah, their negative relationship with demons, as we've seen with Nezuko in the first season.
Yeah, they all wanted her dead. Like,
they did.
They saw her.
All of them.
Yep. Almost all.
Except that one guy.
Except Gyu. He literally said, "I would have."
But he wanted her dead in the beginning too. But he just knows.
Yeah, he knows.
They got history.
Yep. And but yeah, now we get to see the warm belt battle, which is Inosuke and my man here find out that's underground, which is keeping all the fine women.
What'd you think of what'd you think of Inosuke's little worm thing?
Pose. That was funny.
Oh, that was also the muscle mouse, dude. That was weird.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I said. Hey, that's how I start. How did I start this? I said one word, ninju.
Yeah, ninju.
Muscle.
They felt, in my opinion, as like the critic I am, they felt out of place. I didn't really like them in there because it was just like there was comedy and then it was like good Demon Slayer goodness, and then it was just like these guys is like
no, I disagree. The ninja, what they do. If the ninja were not in this anime, I would have. I would have dropped it. And they didn't show up. They didn't show up. They're like, hey,
so dumb.
Where my buff mouse? People?
Yeah, I need my buff mice. And hey, you know who else needed it? Tengen. Tengen's like, we chose the flashiest and the most muscular. That's how they become ninja.
Oh my god.
I'm the same reaction right now with you, Omar.
With me. Yeah, I know.
It's so dumb. Like, it's
Omar.
good, man.
But yeah, I love how we get to see the wives though, like how they're each different, especially like that. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like I was trained. I was trained for support.
A character like that wasn't gonna happen because I'm like, you're a ninja and you're like annoying. Please shut up.
Yeah, but you know she got she was the first one to get captured.
She said it as it is, and that she's good for support, not for actual fighting.
Yeah, so I thought it was funny seeing them in action actually, and then you know our boy coming in.
That's what makes the guy really important to them because you know he cares about all three of them. You know.
Yeah, and you know they grow up as you know, as the blonde hair girl was saying, they grow up as women in Shinobi when in a man's society almost, and they're like second class. You know, they can get as powerful as possible, but they'll never be up in the high ranks.
Well, if they live long enough, because like she said before, is if you sacrifice, the first thing you want to do is to sacrifice yourself in case anything goes wrong. And Tengen was like, nah. Don't do that. You need to live.
Yeah, for me, please.
Yes.
That's why he has three wives, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he loves them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was a good 2 episodes.
Absolutely.
Especially watching back to back, in my opinion. And
I wish I did that.
And I can't wait to see more of Demon Slayer.
I can't either.
So with that being said, we move on to our last show of the week, and it's our good old favorite, our trusty old show, Dragon Quest Dai, episode 64.
Oh, 64, baby. Let's go.
Sure.
One thing. I'm so sorry, Omar.
I know. I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
Sorry.
I know.
He Uncle won. I was on Team Paul, and I still am, but he won.
No, don't say that, bro.
I think what it is.
No, don't do
that Amy speech, like, you know, she was determined, and Mom never saw anything like that. She was like, oh shoot, what am I feeling?
Oh damn.
What is she feeling, Omar? What is she feeling?
Jealousy.
You know, being a Team Popcorn, bro, I was like
it was painful.
It was painful to watch, man.
Imagine
honestly.
being in Pop's shoes.
And then when Pop freaks out and yells, it's like, oh man, I feel you, bro. I feel you so hard.
Yeah.
He's like coming to it. He gets friend zoned, man.
Yeah, bro. That was so heartbreaking.
The only person I can tell, and I'm like, dude, he's so in love with you. I feel so bad.
But his staff glue, I guess.
And you know what sucks?
I couldn't even feel anything. I'm like,
what sucks is that Princess Leona is also in Team Mom Pop too.
Yeah,
she knows.
She
knows.
Like forget about what happened. I'm like, no, this is not gonna go anywhere.
So she's also expecting some kind of development between these two.
I know.
And then they're like, they look normal. And
I was like, they didn't do it. This is bull.
Dai's like,
what's going on?
I can't read.
Oh, get it? Because he can't read the room.
Cool, guys. You guys like my sword?
Yeah, this episode was just playing with our emotions.
It was, and it
played hard, Omar.
Dude. Honestly, this is the only arc that had like real character development.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, I wish the whole show was like this. I wish we took a break from all the fighting, back to back, and had like a few arcs like this. Honestly.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be true to the source material. It's just older than all of us.
It wouldn't be true to source material.
Yeah,
but
I just
if
got
to go back in time. I would go to Japan, and go into the creators here and be like, hey man, it'd be in Japanese, of course. You should probably have more development with the characters. I'm from the future.
Ignore.
I run a podcast as 100 subscribers.
Ignore the fact that this is.
Not impressing me.
Ignore the fact that this is the early 90s where shonen manga are like this. Do this thing. Do this style of storytelling that's.
Because promise you, it will hold up in the future better.
Anyways,
people won't like it right away, but they'll like it in the future.
Anyways, it was tough to be Team Pop's corner because you felt for him being the friend zone area, and no one wants to be in the friend zone, man.
Because he friend zoned himself.
Yeah,
hard.
And especially his reaction was tough to see as well. I was like, damn, bro.
He could have been like, actually, Mom, I've had a big old crush.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You guys know what this means, right?
What?
That means that the power is in Hyunkel's hands. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, if he could either chooses Amy or Ma.
Yes.
Or he could choose
no
the life
one.
Of war. The life of war.
Which is he has chosen
with Crocodile.
Heck yeah, because Crocodile has nobody.
Crocodile got nobody.
LGBT relationship with Crocodile.
Oh,
we're shipping that.
We're shipping it.
Like I said,
Team Crocodile.
We gotta respect the source material. Do you guys think that the source material from the early 90s in a shonen manga had such a thing?
Never.
Yeah, so
you're right.
Because I whispered it into his
from the past, where he's able to speak Japanese.
Podcast. On that podcast is not gonna like what you do with your show.
You better.
So change it.
Oh my god.
We got Team Pop. It has to be a thing.
You guys are hilarious. But yeah, it sucks to be Team Pop right now. But the new weapons were cool. We did finally see Miles' new gauntlet.
Yeah. And I feel like we're getting close to the end.
No, we are.
We are.
We're getting to the last few arcs
so
of the show, the final battle, as we see.
Yeah.
But then, all of a sudden, Dai Shippuden.
Oh damn! You mean the other Dragon Quest games?
Oh, you mean Robbie, you whispered into the creator's ear and said, "Make Dai Shippuden"?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Dragon Quest Dai Shippuden. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I think that's pretty much it for Dragon Quest Die. Other than Lou being in the team now, because he's like, yo,
put me in, coach.
Put me in.
Give me my barbed nunchucks.
Oh,
no, I like
nunchucks. Do more damage to me.
No, I saw that. I'm like, that's gonna hurt his hands, and like immediately was like, that's gonna hurt my hands.
That's the best thing about Dragon Quest Die. You can give a crap all they want, but like whatever you're thinking, they thought of. And they do it. I'm like, all right, thank you. I'm a broken record for saying that, but it happens all the time.
Literally.
Oh my god.
That old man. I mean, he's old, but
God bless his heart. God bless his heart.
Creativity in his veins, dude.
Is that who I am? Am I that old man?
Yes. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm that old man now.
Except instead of making cool weapons and actually contributing, you just spout obscure stuff that we don't know.
Talk about the Looney Tunes. Everybody's seen the Looney Tunes.
I haven't, because I'm a baby boy.
Oh.
But yeah, that was Dragon Quest Die. Hopefully we get to see the beginning of the battle, and we can't wait for more.
Beginning of the end.
Damn.
Beginning of the end.
That's a song title.
It is.
But with that wraps up the animes for this week, and we move on to news. New segments, pretty small this week, but hey, it's the beginning of the year. So not a lot of stuff happened, so let's just get into the news. Starting off with a big one, actually, if you want to consider it. The PS5 is getting a new VR. Well, the PlayStation itself is getting a new VR called PlayStation VR 2.
No, I wanted to say it like, guess what it was going to be called? Yeah, it's called VR 2.
That's a really boring name.
No, it's the best name, because think about it. PlayStation 5. The PlayStation consoles are already like titled after numbers, so then why not just number?
It fits.
Yeah, it does fit.
Yeah, true. So yeah, the PlayStation VR 2 was announced, and we didn't see the headset, which is I think the most important part of it.
It looks like a Nerf gear.
Yes, it probably is going to look like Nerf gear. But we saw the handles and all the new features it has, and alongside with the VR, they showed off Horizon, Call called The Mountain.
Call of the Mountain.
Which is interesting. It was pretty much shadow dropped, honestly.
Yes, very much so.
It was not
had nothing to do with with Zero West.
No, nothing at all. So very intriguing trailer. It looked like a ride.
it pretty much was. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
It reminded me of Link's crossbow training.
Oh,
okay. At least we kind of know what that is.
Oh my god,
I do know what that is.
Yeah, you know how like the Wii was kind of basically a tech demo for the Wii.
Yeah,
this is basically a tech demo for the VR
That's
set.
Legend of Zelda game right there.
Link's crossbow training.
Damn.
Hopefully,
this is a crossbow in the games though.
Hopefully the VR does like. It's way better than the original because the original was pretty bad.
Yeah, lackluster.
Did you like it, David?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could like a bad thing.
Let's hear your opinion on it because I've never tried I tried it once at a friend's house in college and I thought it was alright. It was a little like disorienting, but
it was disorienting. What you said pretty much, and it was like laggy at times.
David, I remember when I remember when I tried yours on. Like it sounded like your PS4 was about to explode.
Well, I don't think the PS4 could handle the VR quality.
The PS4 was not built with that in mind.
Hey, PS5 is, and
that's why VR2 exists.
Yeah. So hopefully they got that done. They got that fixed.
So good, they had to make a sequel.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in VRs, are you guys hyped for this? Let us know. But with that, move on to our next news. We have a new Amazon Prime anime show. Obviously the success of Invisible. This one's called The Legend of Vox Machina, and this is based off of Dungeons and Dragons story.
Not the 80s cartoon, the isekai one.
No, this
not based off that one.
This is his own story based off the same property.
Yep.
And we had a trailer. I thought the trailer was cool.
It really like you could really tell that this was like, hey, these are the people that made Invincible.
I think it's gonna be the people that host the actual like Dungeons and Dragons. So it is a couple. Well, I know only one voice actor that's gonna be in it. I think, and it's Matthew.
It had to. Matt Mercer had to have been in this because, like, the dude is a huge Dungeons and Dragons nerd. He streams it like every week, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like super big into it.
So when he heard this project, I gotta be in there.
Yeah, it would have been weird if he wasn't. Honestly,
now that I know he's in it, I already know what character he's gonna be.
What do you think?
That glasses guy with the gun. You don't think so?
Oh yeah, probably.
It fits him.
Yeah, it does actually.
But yeah, the trailer was cool.
The partners are Amazon Studios and Tidmouse.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, from the creators of Megas XLR and Symbionic Titan.
Damn, you knew that by heart.
I did. I miss Megas XLR. We love giant robots.
But yeah.
When is this coming up?
I'm not sure.
January 28th.
Oh, February.
Where did I get that number from?
That was random.
That was.
Man, you just want it now.
Oh, it says right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
I was right.
Yeah.
Trend here.
So it's coming out this month in January 28th, and hopefully, I wonder how they're gonna do the episodes one by one, or they're gonna drop them all. We'll see. And I hope
they don't shadow drop it. That'd be weird to.
Yeah.
I just for the podcast sake, I hate having to do it one by one.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see how they do it. Hopefully they do the invisible route. But if not, we will see. Maybe come in the minis. We'll see. But with that, move on to the next news. We have take it away, Robbie. I know this is your baby.
Woo! Yes. Oh my God. Urusei Yatsura is getting a remake. I mean, I kind of talked about it during last episode, our top fives, that this was happening, but I could cover this in full detail because this came out of nowhere. Like, absolutely came out of nowhere. I was in awe when I saw the news. I was like, there's no way. Because Urusei Yatsura is like a super old anime from like the early 80s. Literally ended, like, its last piece of animation other than the 2008 OVA literally ended right before I was born. And all of a sudden it's getting a new anime by David Productions, no less.
Hype.
Crazy. We all we have is a teaser, and we know that who the voice actors are going to be. We got Kamiya Hiroshi, the guy that plays Levi Ackerman in Attack on Titan, and Araragi Koyomi from Bakemonogatari, one of my favorite series of all time. He's playing Ataru, and the main girl Lum is being played by the voice actors that does Nagatoro.
Oh, darling.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But that's all we have. And then the teaser, of course, that show off Lum, like a close up and her saying darling. So, yeah. I'm curious as to whether or not this is going to be a long form thing. I don't think it is, because anime these days, unless it's like a toy animation thing like Dragon Quest Dai, it's not going to be running for more than like 24 episodes per out of season. So
and the thing with this, like when I saw the trailer itself, it gave me a lot of vibes from Eizouken. Keep your hands on Eizouken.
Okay.
And when I looked it up, it does. It's the artist.
The artist behind Eizouken.
Yeah.
So and Eizouken was a great show. I enjoyed the art for that.
The character design too, literally adapted, but in their version of it.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I like that.
I mean, me coming in, I don't know anything about this anime other than the respect it has. Like
from
legacy.
Me, in particular.
From Robbie mostly.
Yeah, Robbie mostly.
But I'm very excited to see what now this new version of it, what it has to bring, and relive those moments that people did back in the day.
I just hope my favorite characters get introduced in a timely fashion. They did in the first series, but you never know. I don't know. I'm excited. I want to see my girl Ron animated. I want to see my boy Mendo animated, and I want to see who they cast as all these characters too.
Oh,
also 10 too. I don't know if he's gonna be showing up early.
The scriptwriter is also the one that did Cells at Work.
That makes sense. So David Productions.
Yeah.
Did that one too.
Makes a lot of sense.
So
they put a lot of attention to the characters too, so that's cool.
Yes. So I honestly legit do feel like that this series is gonna get respect. Now the main question is it gonna be looked into? Like, is there gonna be a lot of people? Probably not. I don't think so. Like I said, it is a really old series, and other than like Inuyasha, the author Rumiko Takahashi, a lot of her works, well, I guess Ranma too, they tend to have like a more older demographic audience, because like people that kind of grew up with all that
like
stuff.
A cult?
So yeah, like a cult
following,
like a cult. Yeah, no, not even a cult following, just a cult.
Maybe it's gonna have a modern take to the show.
That would be cool, because I know the OVA did kind of hint at like Ataru using like a phone, because his whole thing is that he's a womanizer, and he'll be like, "Oh, I need your mail and address, please. Your phone number and address." So he's probably gonna be like, "Hey, cutie, can I get your email address, or like your Facebook
or your
Twitter,
Line.
Yeah,
Instagram, yeah,
Line,
yeah, Line.
Oh yeah, Line.
Line's a WhatsApp, big thing. So maybe I don't know how that's gonna be implemented in, but I'm open-minded nonetheless.
No, same here. I'm very excited to see what this has to bring to the table, and hopefully it's good.
I can't wait for that slapstick. Urusei Yatsura had some amazing faces.
And yeah, so whenever it drops, look forward to us covering it.
Oh, hell yes. I'll be there.
And with that being said, we move on to our next news piece. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm on board for this one too.
Take it away, Robbie. This is your week.
Oh man. All right. So Science SARU, the brilliant animation studio that brought us a whole bunch. I don't even know how to name them. We've covered a whole bunch right here. They're bringing us Scott Pilgrim, the anime.
Man, your excitement is exploding right now.
Dude, I saw the Scott Pilgrim Adult Swim animation the other day, the tie-in for the movie, and I was thinking to myself, man, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a legit full-on series of it? I didn't think we'd be getting an anime.
Oh, it was done by Tid Mouse as well.
We just keep winning.
The short you saw. Okay,
oh yeah. Oh yeah. The short we saw. Yeah, that was done by the short I saw.
You saw.
Yeah, but I'm very like interested, since we know Science SARU, like their animations are like near awesome. And
I think this is a sign.
It's really there is a really creative studio.
And then if you've seen Scott Pilgrim the movie, like you see how creative that has been.
Oh yeah,
especially the fight scenes.
Yeah, the fight scenes are insane. So I can't wait. I'm very anticipated to see what the anime has to bring to the table.
And I am too. And I don't think it's a coincidence because just recently, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, was re-released on modern platforms on Steam, Switch, and
Everything.
PS5 and all that stuff.
So you think they're in a...
No, this is most definitely intentional.
So you think they're gonna stick to the comic book design of the show?
Yeah, it would make the most sense.
Yeah,
if they did.
I'm just asking. Man.
Yeah, I think Science SARU would stick it to like the root of it, and, like just give it their flair.
Yes, very much so.
And I think that's all you can ask for, honestly. So I'm very excited. We don't know when it's gonna come out. Hopefully, I want to say next year.
I'm hopeful. I'm really hoping it's soon because I know there's some anime that I've been looking forward to we haven't heard from in a while.
Say something, man.
Uzumaki.
This is Netflix though.
Yes, this is Netflix. So
This is Netflix.
the people that brought us Arcane and Dragon's Dogma. But anyways,
And Yasuke.
and Yasuke.
It's win or lose.
It is a win or lose, but hey,
But Science SARU.
it's Science
Science
SARU.
SARU,
And
yes.
those people we trust. So we're very much looking forward to it. And that is it. I apologize. That is the final news for this week. And that's the end for this podcast. If you made it this far, like always, thank you. Thank you for hearing us. I know we were pretty over the board this episode, but hey, that's just how excited we are for the new season.
Me in particular.
Robbie in particular.
I'm happy.
Yes.
This week's been a good week. I'm happy.
No, yeah, most definitely. And that's how excited we are for these new animes and, the ones that we kept. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell like always so we can have more awesome listeners / viewers like you guys to listen to us. And with that being said, I've been your host, Omar.
And this is Robbie.
And this is David.
And this is Josh.
And we will see you guys next week with the rest of the winter season. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.